The Wellness Experience has been offering decompression therapy with the DRX 9000 for the neck and lower back for the last 14 years. This machine is used to lengthen and stretch the spine to reduce pressure on severely impacted nerve roots in the spinal canal. If you suffer with neck or lower back pain from a herniated disc, the DRX may help you improve your quality of life and performance. Call us at 561-333-5351.
Call today, feel better today.
Are you moving? Whether it's your home or your business, trust the movers at Two Men and a Truck Palm Beach and Two Men and a Truck Wellington. Now in our 15th year in Palm Beach County, we're the movers who care. Whether it's across town or across the country, turn to Two Men and a Truck. Superior service with integrity. Find us at twomenpalmbeach.com or twomenwellington.com.
We survived. Welcome to the 10th edition of the Great Charity Challenge presented by Fidelity Investments.
Anne Caroline Valtin, Executive Director of the Great Charity Challenge. Tell us, what motivated you to get involved in the Great Charity Challenge from the beginning?
It was a very natural fit for me. I've been honestly, truly engaged with horses since I was a teenager, and blending that passion with philanthropy was just an absolute calling for me.
Perfect. And tell us what goes on behind the scenes leading up to the Great Charity Challenge and after the Great Charity Challenge, because I know you do some work.
A lot. People always joke it's just a one-day event. It's actually almost a full-time job. We start taking in applications in October. So October 15th through November 15th every single year, we take in hundreds of over 300 applications yearly. From there on out, we vet them. We have a partnership with Bank of America that's a really good vetting program. And then through the month of December, we randomly start selecting them. So we'll select anywhere between 20 and 25 during that time frame. Obviously, at the same time, I'm busy fundraising because that's when our donors start coming down to Florida. And the whole month of January is really working on logistics of the event, fundraising, engaging with our donors, engaging with the community as well, getting the Wellington schools, partnerships with local community leaders as well. The first weekend of February is that Great Charity Challenge event, and it's a busy weekend for sure, busy week and busy weekend. And then after that, the charities actually have 10 days to report back to us on how they intend to put the funds at work in Palm Beach County. And that's a really important aspect of this event, is we really want to know how it's going to affect the local community. So after that, we obviously review every single one of them. If we feel like we need more information, we will go back to them and ask for it. And once all of that is compiled and approved, then I start the grant writing process. And with over 40 grants given out every single year, it takes a little bit of time. And once that's done, I try to really take these writers that you saw that are in their costumes to go out and visit these nonprofits to actually see for themselves the funds at work.
Wonderful. Speaking of the riders, what motivates the equestrians to ride for free for the Great Charity Challenge?
That's a great question. I think that there's actually a few different angles and aspects for it. The community aspect and being able to see the funds at work right here in their community is extremely impactful. There's a lot of nonprofits, a lot of wonderful projects, but when we really follow up with these nonprofits to see the funds at work, so they're able to see the impact of their actual ride. So I think there's that aspect of it for sure. There's also just the team spirit. The opportunity to compete alongside, people that have gone to the Olympics and have this really great, fun class where they work as a team has a lot to do with it as well.
That's terrific. And what was special about this year being the 10th annual Great Charity Challenge? What special things happened at this one?
A lot of special things happen, I would say, every year, but for us it was truly an honor to have this 10th edition. It was, this started out as a dream. It was truly Paige Bellissimo's dream. She saw in 2008 that there was a true need for funding in Palm Beach County, and this idea developed into this event that grew and grew and grew, and we really saw it as the 10th year anniversary was like truly a hallmark point for us, saying, wow, the community is here people are so engaged with this event. It really changed the dynamics. I think it took us almost 10 years to really have an impact that the community recognized, and we had a lot of fun. We invited every single Wellington school to join us this year. They did a chalk art project, and rather than giving them free rein with it, we said, you know what, there's 12 schools, 12 different causes represented in this event, from fighting hunger to helping children, assisting seniors. And so we each gave them, we randomly assigned actually, a cause to every single school, and they were able to come together and do this chalk art contest and display it. And that was something we were actually really proud of doing with them, because it was educating the community as well as to what was happening and what these nonprofits are doing. So it was a great year, and we feel extremely lucky to be able to do it, and very, very fortunate to have the sponsors behind our backs.
And you have the We Are the World's theme?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, that came, we started introducing themes, I think, 4 years ago, and we've had a lot of fun, and it's brought this whole energy to the event that we really felt was lacking to engage the community with it. And this year, nobody had too much feedback, and I just thought, what about if we unite the community? I think there's a true power of people coming together when things go bad. And that is probably something that I admire most out of humanity, is our ability to set our differences aside and really come together in times of needs. And I think in this case, I wanted to say, look, we can come together even if there's not something bad happening. And if we set our differences aside, we can truly have an impact. And that's what We Are the World represented.
I love that. Thank you so much, Anne Caroline.
Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us on such a special evening.
You're good.
Hi, we're here at City Hall, and this is the clock tower at Wellington. And if you've noticed, sometimes we light it with a different color, and we do that for certain causes. We've done it for breast cancer awareness, we've done it for Alzheimer's awareness, and we've done it for neuro problems and all kinds of neurological issues. So we've done it in different colors. So this is something that the village does right now. It's white, so we must not have anything requested for December. But it's done for things that are very similar to what we're doing now, right? People who need a little bit of extra help, who have challenges, like the Great Charity Challenge. And this is the junior mayor, Sophie. Wave. This is Sophie Nelson. She's the junior mayor, official junior mayor of Wellington.
Everybody at school.
And she's going to help me out here, because everyone knows kids are cuter than grown-ups. So we're going to spin it 27 times. Just kidding, just kidding. We're going to spin it, and then I'm going to open it, and you're going to draw a name. You're not going to look. You're not going to pick one that you like. You're not going to look, right? You're just going to put your hand in and pick one, because we love all of these Wellington charities. One only. Let's see. What does it say? Oh my goodness, this is awesome. It's the Christopher Aguirre Memorial Foundation. That's the one that partners with the village for shoes and for all kinds of different things that kids need with our backpack drive. So thank you so much, Sophie Nelson. Hey, give me a high five. Great job.
Great Charity Challenge presented by Fidelity Investments. We have our winning team riders, Madeline Ruskin, Carly Dworkin, and David Blake, along with Howard and Gwen Dworkin of Pine Hollow, the team sponsor, and our charity representative from Holy Ground Shelter for the Homeless. Thank you for all joining us. You guys, will start with you. I know David and Carly, you've ridden in it before. Madeline, if you could tell us about, we'll start with you and your experience with the Great Charity Challenge.
It's so much fun to do. I really had fun with it. I actually did it last year with another team, and I'm very grateful that Pine Hollow asked me to ride with them.
Can you talk a little bit about the experience tonight and how you prepared for this type of class? It's so unique.
It was very unique. I love going fast. That's one thing I really love. All the jumps, like they were all organized really well, and my horse, I'm so grateful for him. He carries me so much, and he's a great partner to have, and this course was perfect.
Great, thank you. Of course. And David, as the anchor, what was going through your mind after seeing these two go so fast?
Well, I know they are right on the money, so I just said I better do my part, and thankfully it worked out, because I wouldn't like been one to let the team down.
Okay, Phyllis of Holy Ground Shelter, and what else are you called?
We do business as Holy Ground PBC.
Holy Ground PBC. How does it feel to be the winner of the Great Charity Challenge tonight?
We're in shock. We can't even believe it. It's just such a wonderful thing, and it just means that young moms and children's lives are going to be changed, more than we had hoped.
And tell me a little bit more about what you do.
We shelter and mentor homeless, pregnant, and parenting young girls from 17 to 23. And we had our first client in 2011. And pretty soon we'll be having 15 moms and 20 children in our program. And we just had our first college graduate.
Oh,
so
congratulations.
Sometimes they don't have their GEDs, so we help them with education, we help them find jobs, and we're a long-term program. I think we're one of the few programs, 4 to 5 years, so that they can have a really solid foundation when they leave us, so they're not back in the system 6 months after they leave us.
Right.
Yeah, so we do life skills, we have vocational training, we have counseling, professional counseling. So
awesome.
We our little decoration that we had in the middle of the table. The girl that made it for us had all the stepping stones up to the house with all the different services that we have.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was really great. She did a great job.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Well, thank you. We are just so grateful. Today my brother died a few years ago, waiting for a heart transplant, and today's his birthday. So this was great. I know he was with us.
Thank you so much, Phyllis.
You're welcome. Thank you.